Hello guys, and welcome to my 7th video tutorial on JavaScript. And in this video I'm going to show you or teach you how to use the if-else statement. Okay, so open your Notepad++, and here is the code from the last video tutorial. Okay, so we learned that if this statement here was true, this code here would execute, okay? The code inside the first curly braces. But if this statement was not true, nothing would execute. And how to change that and make something to execute when the statement is false, okay? Instead of not showing nothing, I want another alert box to appear, and I do that with the else statement here. Okay, so type else and some more curly braces, and give some space to write the code inside, and let's do another alert, and let's type you are too young. Okay, it's very simple. So this means that if this statement is true, this code will run. Okay, if this statement is false, this other code or the else code will run. Okay, here. And is another alert box saying you're too young. So let's try, let's see the example of the two ways. Okay, now let's see first the first example, which is the alert. Now age, if I type in the prompt the age, I'm going to type 40, okay, which is really bigger than 30. So if I type 40, the comparison here is true because the symbol says age has to be bigger than 30. So let's run this and type 40 in the prompt box, and now the pop-up is the you are too old, which is the first one. Okay, now I want this to be false, and to see that I'm going to type in the prompt 20, okay, because 20 is not really bigger than 30, right? Is less than 30. So this would be false, a false statement, and this other alert box will execute. Let's see that. 20. There it is. You're too young. Okay, so this is how we can make we can use two different options, okay, of code, or two different pieces of code to run, okay, depending on what the statement is, if it's true or false. Okay, so this is all for this video. I think it's pretty clear, okay, how to use the if-else statement. And if you have any questions at all, just send me a message. Okay, guys? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel on Click Tutorials. And see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, guys, and welcome to my 8th video tutorial on JavaScript. And this video, I'm going to show you how to use the else if statement. Okay? So let's open Notepad++. And we have the code from the last video. The else, you maybe have the else statement here, okay, but you can delete the else statement because we are going to use the else if statement. Okay. Also, you noticed that I change my variable name, and I change a little bit the prompt. So you guys can copy this, okay? The variable name will be now username. The prompt will be type your name below. And then the if statement, the comparison will be username, which is the variable here, and then equals text Victor, okay? That is my name. These two signs, okay, two equal signs means that exactly the same. So username is exactly the same as this text, okay, as Victor here. So if I type Victor in the prompt, that will be stored in the username variable, and this will be Victor, and Victor is exactly equal to this Victor, so this statement will be true. Very true, okay? So this alert box will pop up saying, "You are Victor, welcome to the users section." Okay? But now we want to use more comparisons and more names, okay? So we do that using else if parenthesis, and we type again the variable name. Let's use exactly equal again, and name, let's use another name like John, okay? And curly braces, and let's do another alert box. Alert. And we can copy this text here, copy and paste, and instead of Victor, of course, let's change this to John. So if in the prompt I type John, okay, it means that this comparison will be true, okay? So instead of this alert, this one will show, okay? So of course if I type John, this alert box will show saying you are John, welcome to the user section. And you can type unlimited else if statements, as many as you want, okay? So let's do just another one more, and username equals exactly to Mary, and some curly braces, and the code we want to run is an alert box saying the same as here. The only difference is we're going to change the name, okay? Instead of John is Mary. Let's save this, okay? And after this, let's type here else, okay? Let's end it with else. And you guys remember what else was? Else was if any of these names don't work, we're gonna run else, okay? And else will say that is another alert box saying we don't recognize this name. Go away. Type. So we have now three names. Let's say they were usernames, okay, for entering a section or a website. So now we have Victor, John, and Mary. And if none of those three names are typed in the prompt box, the else will run with this code here, another alert box saying we don't recognize this name, go away. Okay, so let's try this code and run it in the browser, and let's see each example. Type your name below. So the first name was Victor, right? So let's type Victor, and there it is. You're Victor, welcome to the users section. Now let's type, the second name was John, I think. Yes. You're John. Welcome to the users section. And the third was Mary. You are Mary. Welcome to the users section. Okay. And what if we don't type any of those three? Let's say Brian. Enter. We don't recognize this name. Go away. Okay. Let's do Matt. We don't recognize this name. Go away. Okay. So this is how we use else if statement. Okay. And this is a cool example with some usernames. Okay. And if those usernames, if we type a username that is not in the code, okay, we give an alert box saying, "Don't go. You are not a username," or "We don't recognize this username. Go away." So, okay, so this is how we use else if statements. Don't forget that you could use unlimited else if, so we can still go and make a larger list of names, okay, of all the names of that we want to be prompt with an alert box saying, "Welcome, you are a user, welcome to my website," or something like that. So this is all for this video, guys. So if you have any questions at all, just send me a message or type your questions in the comments section below the video, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. Bye.